Hello, Aries. Welcome on back to your weekly horoscope. I don't even know where the hell we're going with this week, to be honest with you. Okay, so this is going to be your reading for October 9th through the 15th. Okay, and some of you are definitely dealing with another fire sign. I am getting a heavy Leo. This may be the same person you were dealing with last week, or there may be a lot of Leo activity that may be bothering you, or it could be helping you in some type of manner. So that could be children, creativity, some, it could even possibly be politicians or anything of in anything of that nature. Okay, sorry, I saw something that distracted the shit out of me. Moving on. Let's see. Aries, what energy is coming through for you? Oh, damn, that flew out. What is this? We have the Knight of Pentacles. You're definitely in the mood this week where slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I'm actually hearing evangelical. Some of you guys could possibly be getting approached by Jehovah's Witnesses, or I actually see Aries that are involved in spirituality. I get this energy where it's like you're gonna be like in close proximity, or you're pretty much going to be contacted, or people from religious organizations will pretty much be trying to like lead you home, quote unquote, to their understanding, because there's energy coming through where people are feeling like that you're not on the right path. Okay, because I also do get that some Aries during this week, I kind of get this vibe where you're hanging your head down. A lot of that may be because you're just working on your business, working on your ventures. But then also with the Knight of Pentacles here, you may be hiding. Some of you guys may literally be in hiding, maybe trying to get away from this fire sign person. But I honestly feel like some of you are preparing to move. I'm getting like packing boxes or something like that. You may be possibly moving to a bigger house, so it may not be bad, for a lot of you guys. But even with the Knight of Pentacles, you also are still waiting on some sort of offer, possibly from an earth sign. I see that some of you have made a decision and you've been trying to make something shake with this fire sign person. However, because this fire sign person has been slow, non-committal, now you're starting to think back on an earth sign person that you left behind in your home state, city, or country. You may possibly think about like hitting this person up, okay, on the telephone. But I honestly don't feel like you'll have the courage this week to do that, because the Knight of Pentacles is more like a watcher, observer. Like, I'm just going to sit back and see how things unfold. But that also could be why some of you guys are feeling irritated with the fire sign, because they're sitting back to see how you guys' relationship is going to unfold, or how this connection could possibly turn into a relationship. But right now, I kind of get the vibe that well, this person may be in engineering. They may be in careers tied to the land, soil, oil, petroleum. They may even be a Capricorn, because that totally gives me Capricorn type of energy. But this Capricorn may be the person you left behind. So either way, I feel like there's two people on your mind. Not just that, there's two things, two places, two people, two ideas that are on your mind at the moment. Okay, some of you guys are definitely trying to grow your hair out. Okay, you may be I feel like some Aries are having issues when it comes to a bald spot. Yep. See, I say some of you are getting boxes. I kind of figured that some of you guys may be moving this week. You could be moving houses, or this could definitely be a good week if you're trying to close on a deal. I know it's Mercury retrograde, but I honestly feel like this is something that you've tried to do like maybe 4 times over. So I think Mercury goes direct on October the 17th or 18th. But even outside of that, I totally get the vibe where it's like, some of you guys, you may be feeling the effects of Mercury going direct a lot sooner than when it actually goes direct. Okay, you just have to look at your chart and see if it's making any squares or anything like that. If it's not really making any squares or hard aspects, I totally feel like that you could probably move forward with this. But I would say probably 7 days from whenever you're reading this reading or hearing this reading, then that's when you move forward when it pertains to buying this house, buying this land. I do feel like that some of you Aries want to buy a land. Some of you are definitely wanting to move in with this Knight of Pentacles person, whether it be a fire or an earth sign person. But the issue is you guys keep arguing about space. You may possibly keep arguing about someone's mother. Some of you Aries are definitely dealing with somebody who lives with their mother. So definitely a mama's boy type of vibe. And again, I feel like it's this fire sign. And again, that goes back to me saying you're thinking of this person that you left behind in the past because this fire sign is just not upholding their end of the bargain. They may be in between jobs too many times. And I also do get, I ain't gonna lie, some Aries, I get victim shaming or victim blaming is definitely coming through. Somebody will also be filing some sort of lawsuit. It could be on your behalf. So this may be, some of you guys, you may be seeking legal counsel. Some of you guys are needing to do this because you need to get your stuff back after some type of bad breakup, either with the fire or earth sign, whichever one you left behind in the past. Some of you guys, this person left behind in the past isn't that bad. Others of you, they are that bad, or you're trying to leave this person behind right now. Because some of you just keep going back and forth, and it's almost just like it's coming across like, how many times does this person have to tell you no when it pertains to being in a relationship? But for some reason, you feel like possibly through sex, or some of you guys, it's like you're stirring up like drama in some type of a manner to see if they're going to react, or you're doing something to get a reaction out of them, and it's still a no. So the difficulty here for you this week is learning how to accept no for an answer, especially when it comes to someone that you have feelings for. Now, of course, energy can change next week, but this week you're not going to get anywhere when it pertains to this relationship. So I totally get the vibe that you should stop chasing. Some of you guys are trying to find a reason, so you're chasing after them for a reason. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. You're blowing smoke out of a horse's ass because it's just not going to happen. And even with this Chariot energy here, I also see a possibility of a new car. I am getting a Jeep. This is very specific, but I'm getting a Jeep Grand Cherokee is coming through. Some Aries placements, if you are financially well off, you may be thinking about getting an Aston Martin. Pardon me. I don't know what it is about these Volvo cars. Maybe Volvo will be a good car for some of you guys to get over these next about 17 months. I don't mind Volvo, Volkswagen, somewhere in there. But yeah, some of you guys also BMW came through X5. Some of you guys may actually drive that, or like I said, some areas that are doing good financially speaking, I can see you going to test drive. So even if you don't put your name on the dotted line, whatever you're test driving this week, you will eventually get. So let's just say you want to look at a new car, make sure it's not outside of your price range, because some of you guys may have the big eyes. Make sure it's not outside your price range. Okay. I would say when it pertains to this, that, go ahead, do the test drive, don't sign any paperwork, don't commit to anything. And I see you coming back for this car 7 weeks time from this week. So that's good for you. But outside of that, there's no point in arguing this week because they don't really care to hear your point, because their point, what they have going on, is more important than trying to tie down to be in a relationship with you. So it's just something that you're going to have to accept or reject. It's up to you. Okay. But anyway, so Aries, this has been your weekly horoscope for the 9th through the 15th. Okay, I hope it helped you, and see you next week.